Alright folks, it's August the 6th, 2025. We're going to talk about the 55 Chevy here today. Some people said they want longer videos. A few sprinkles of rain just fell, but we're going to try to get this video in here. We want to thank everybody that's subscribed and put up likes. In the beginning we didn't know we was going to be doing this, and we just posted it for fun, but people liked it, so we're going on with it a little bit here and see what happens. Today we're going to be talking about the 55 Chev. You see it's been washed. It's still a little rough around the edges, but a nice car. We'll kind of do a panoramic view here of it. We're also going to talk about the intake manifold that's going to be on it in the future, and the engine combination. You see down below I wrote down a part number, TRW piston L2278, the part number. You could cross that over to any other brand. This is actually a forged piston, and it's on a 283 327 small journal rod. And I got this combination from a local race car driver, a local legend from just up the road here about 30 years ago. He turned me on to this combination, and the old timers referred to it as a 3 9/16 stroker motor. And he had a 3 9/16 stroker crankshaft brand new in the box, and 7 good pistons and rods. This is one of the ones that was damaged. You can see that the skirt's been broke off of it. And if you look at this piston, you'll also notice that it's got a shorter skirt than your average 350 piston. You use a 350 block to do this, and a 283 or 327 small journal rod. And I'd give you the part number off the piston. And when you do this, if you decided to try it or do it, you'll need a good machinist. And a good machinist will make sure his machines are level. I had a chance to work with one of the great machinists from around the tri-state area here for a couple of years, and followed him around and learned some things. And the first thing I noticed, that he was always level on his machines, and that's what it takes to keep this stuff right. So get yourself a good machinist if you're going to try anything like this. And we don't suggest anybody does or do anything that we've done at Fuzzy's Garage, but we're putting it out there for knowledge. So here you go. Okay, you see the tonal ram. It's an Elderbrock Pro Ram 2. And I know you all think I might be a little hard on the greenhorns here, but they got to be schooled, and we're going to try to school them here at Fuzzy's Garage to save them some pain in the future. Now what you're looking at on top of the tunnel ram, 2 4-barrels, you know, a lot of you already know what this is, but some of the greenhorns are probably thinking, oh, that's nothing, that's just 2 600 Hollies. Well, no, they're not. They're 660 center squirters. And if you look at them, they're a match set. You can see one's set up for a PCV valve and one's not. But they're a match set, and they're about 30 years old as well, and they're going to have new gaskets and be gone through. But worst case scenario, we'll get new ones. So in the end, this car is going to have a motor similar to this. It'll be a stroker motor, and I'm going to put my tunnel ram and 2 4-barrels on it. This used to be on my race car. It worked great. It was an automatic. This car is a stick shift, so it's going to work even better. So, but to get back to the carburetors, these aren't 600 Hollies, they're 660s, and I'm going to show you a couple differences so the greenhorns know. Okay, these things need to be cleaned up. They've been sitting around a while, but you see these things carry an 850 accelerator pump. They don't carry the little bitty accelerator pump like the 600s. And they're actually center squirters. So these are special carburetors. They're not 600s. And you would think, you know, if you've ever drove a car with a 4-barrel, you hear a lot of noise. And I thought the same thing, you know, when I first got this. I thought when I went down the track I'd be hearing double 4-barrel noise, but it's not the case at all. When you go down the track with this on your engine, all you hear are them 660 center squirters squirting. And you can hear it over the open headers and everything. It's the most awesome feeling in the world. And what good is a black 55 Chevy without a tunnel ram and 2 4-barrels? So you all decide what you like. It's the great thing about these cars. You can build them any way you want. And this car's a little rough around the edges, and we're going to go over it a little bit. You notice the back window's out. We have it. It's out so we can do the back window jam and the sail panel across the back, and the front windshield's going to come out, and we're going to do it. We're going to paint the dash. We're going to paint the package tray in the back, and we're going to paint the roof, possibly the hood and the deck lid. And after that, we're just going to go over it a panel at a time. We're not taking it off the frame. We're not doing a off chassis. You know, we're going to try to just do the best we can with what we got here. Okay, now I don't want y'all to think I'm being hard on the greenhorns, because I'm not. But they got to be schooled, and I'm trying to save them the pain that they're going to have to go through to learn some of this stuff. That's why I'm showing them some of my secret combinations and things like that. So, you know, this great engine builder and great race car engine builder and machinist that I'm talking about, I got to work around him a couple years, and he built that motor for me. I told you I got the parts from a local race car legend from up the road here. So I had him build me the motor, and we're going to try not to talk with a foul mouth on this channel, but I got to tell you the exact words that he told me when this motor was done. He told me the same thing that he told everybody else that picked up an engine. I said, Arnold, is there anything I need to do? He said, yeah. He said, go buy you a box of Depends. And that's what you're going to need if you build a motor like this. Okay, we're going to wrap things up for the day here at Fuzzy's Garage, but we want to say thanks to everybody for subscribing and the likes. Keep subscribing, keep liking, and we'll make more videos. Hopefully everybody likes them. There's some other videos that you can watch. One last word for the day. Give somebody a compliment, and when you see how good it makes them feel, it'll make you feel good. Till next time.